Welcome everybody, it is us, it is Shatter Dungeons, it's Tuesday night. We are here with Monstrous X, also fondly referred to as Group B, on
I don't
the...
like that.
Why? Why don't you like that?
We're the B team?
We're the B team, yeah.
No way.
We gotta...
Definitely the A team.
My man,
You
we
guys
have...
are the silver medal.
My man, we have a balding, middle-aged fat guy with a wooden dagger, a guy who's using a child as a weapon, and an actor.
It sounds like you're judging these books by their cover.
That's fair. I am a little bit.
Now we just need a black wagon with a red stripe down the side. We'll be set.
There you go.
Maybe that's what we should get Charlene. We should get,
Oh my
get a little
gosh.
wagon
Yeah.
she can carry
A
around.
little saddle
Wait,
tabard.
what if we just paint Charlene black?
Okay, now. PETA, don't listen to this episode. We got a fun one in store
donkeys.
for you. We got a fine group of individuals here this evening. Amy is running a tad late, so when she jumps on, we'll adjust the screen accordingly. But all things considered, we have a wonderful little evening in store. Tonight we have with us Alan playing Syrinx.
Hey. That's it. That's all I got.
That's not even in character.
That's all you get.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's like way too happy.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, more sadness, more sadness, more sadness. We have Ray playing Raymond.
Charlene and I are dating.
No.
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
not okay.
She's a step horse to my child Axe.
Who got my ass pregnant?
Yuck. We have Dion playing Jacques.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
And when Amy jumps on, we'll introduce her as Stella. Stella. I like that we did that in unison a little bit. Yeah. If you haven't already, make sure you go share the podcast. It's been really cool to see our listenership improve over the last 2 months, really. So if you're enjoying the show, great. We're glad you're here. Share it with somebody. Tell someone about Ray's child Axe. And then if you are listening or watching on YouTube, or maybe you're watching a rerun on Tabletop Tavern 20 on Twitch, just put a comment, put a gold star. Maybe try rolling D100 in real life and just tell us the result. Random numbers as comments on all of the podcasts and stuff actually does sound like very funny to me. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
just
really
a
hope-
string of comments, just numbers.
With no context.
Exactly.
It's just numbers.
So yeah, if you're listening, do that right now. We would love to start that train because that sounds hysterical. People are looking like, what?
Could you imagine being somebody who doesn't know what's going on, clicking on the video, and that's all you see at the bottom?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And
just
like,
You just got a string of numbers.
hey,
I've opened a bag. I've got to figure out. All signs point to nothing.
it's a deep dive and they Pepe Sylvia all over their room. Oh man. We're gonna go ahead and jump in on that note. We have the group Monstrous X. Several days ago, were able to complete their first official mission in retrieving a mirrored shard for Lord Eligor Rodna, the lord and leader of the city of Clegg. The group retired to their home after receiving their reward, and they spent a couple of days hanging out doing things. Last episode we kind of went through what they spent their time doing. Did any of that change for you guys as far as what we were talking about last time that your characters did in this 3-day time frame?
No.
I'd say it's pretty on track for
Okay.
me, at least.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've probably spent the last week trying to figure out how to sharpen my new weapon. I imagine it's not going well.
So, the imagery for if you know, you know, and the imagery is terrifying.
That's
Have you ever seen someone cut off pieces of pastrami? It's that.
he's just hitting it with a big rock, trying to sharpen it like the other weapon.
I'm just in my corner of the hut, like carving a euro, like just.
It's gross. Well, as the day begins on what is that fourth day from last episode, Stella is sound asleep in her bed. Raymond, you're in your quarters. Serix, you're in your quarters. Jacques, there was a bed in Stella's room that you've just kind of commandeered. Do you do anything else to try and make this space your own?
Is there any way I could corner it off a little bit for some privacy?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's all I do. I just make sure I corner it off for some privacy.
Okay. You basically contact Lieutenant Orbo and just ask for a privacy wall, effectively, and he has someone bring it to you. So you effectively have your own unique space where you can really just, do whatever you need to. So.
Excellent.
Now, at this point, it's about mid-morning. Stella clearly had a late night and is sleeping it off. You hear a knock at the door.
Okay, I guess I'll go do this since... Oh, okay, even better.
Opening the door, Lieutenant Orbo walks into your domicile's foyer, which is also the living room and also the kitchen in the common space. It's a small
in my
home.
bathroom.
Oh my. Looks like you all have kind of made this space your own in the last few days. Jacques, how's that privacy wall treating you?
Oh, it's treating me quite well. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Of course. Now, the pleasantries are out of the way, so let's get down to brass tacks. Why don't we take a seat? Where's Stella?
She's currently asleep in the back room back there.
Well, that's a shame. Well, we'll fill her in afterwards. You want to take her with you on this one. So, please, have a seat. Let's talk about this. He kind of gestures to you all.
I pull up like a normal sized chair, but it looks like one of those kindergartner chairs. I try and sit down in it.
You're sitting down with your knees in your throat.
I'm gonna pull my sad chair to the doorway, so I'm still a little ways. And just as I sit, all you hear is the sad creaking wood that's ready to splinter.
Oh man! A sad noise for a sad chair with a sad man.
That poor chair.
Not today, chair.
Nope, we woke up again.
So, as you all take a seat, Orbo starts speaking. So, to tell you the truth, while I view you all as capable individuals who have clearly been able to get your jobs done, there's kind of a disconnect for me, because normally, as, a lieutenant of the guard, I'm used to dealing with things like, hey, there's a swarm of spiders in the tavern district. There's, hey...
We dealt with that one.
Oh, yes, that's why I'm saying that. Or, hey, we need you to go, destroy this building. There's some adventurers near the cave entrance to the city. We need you to put a stop to them. That's kind of my bread and butter. I'm used to that. But as I've seen you all work, you all are able to do some interesting things. considering the lack of ability I see in each of you. So, that being the case, I've kind of begun thinking through how I can use you for special tasks. So, this is where we're at. We just got a call not too long ago. A messenger sent us some information. There has been a terrible accident in the Mage's Asylum. Are you all familiar with that area of town?
Yes.
We've been by it a few times.
How far and how deep into the district did you go?
We saw the gates.
From like a mile away.
Jacques, did you do any time there?
No, I haven't spent much time there. I've really been more focused on meditating and taking care of my personal health.
Understood. Well, so here's the thing. It's a bunch of spellcasters that live there, and honestly, it's the weirdest part of town. Someone summoned a creature, and they've had some casualties. The message says they have it trapped in a room, but everyone they've sent to try and deal with it has died. And so they have it cornered and kind of locked off. We're gonna need you to go exterminate it.
I know this isn't your forte, but what information do you have about the creature?
No one knows what it is, for one. I certainly have never seen it. They described it as a small feline covered in scales and spikes.
Oh, not a small feline.
Well, I haven't gone over there. I came to you all to give you the task, so...
I got you.
What I want you to do is I want you to go that way, but I want you to keep your eye out, too. One of the tasks that Lord Rodna has given me is to ensure that if any more of those reflective magical shards appear, to make sure that we procure them and send them to his palace. Do you understand?
Yeah, we understand.
Okay. If one of those merchants that you got the last one from has them, odds are other people have them too. So keep an eye out. Well, that's all I have for you. You think you can make this task quick and painless and not die in the process?
Not painless.
Every task I've done, I have done without dying. So that would be the goal.
What about you, big guy? You ever died before?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Okay. Well, good luck on your task.
I don't know what die means.
I'll be back this evening. I expect this task not to take that long. Let's see. If you survive, I'll give you each 500 gold.
Yes. We will survive. I will make it the shiniest meat bicycle.
Oh.
Shiny?
What's a meat bicycle?
To the Mage District.
What? Okay. As you all depart, Orbo leaves. You all go and knock on the Stella and Jacques' room. Just kind of wake her up. She very sleepily, lazily gets up and is just kind of following you. It's very clear she's not awake
Cyrix.
yet.
Cyrix, tie her to my back.
How about we just put her on Charlene and have Charlene come with us today?
If you're willing to risk Charlene, sure.
So
She'll be fine.
you procure Charlene from her stable and offer it to Stella. Stella kind of crawls up and does one of those little cat things where kind of goes around just like...
Kind of needs it to get it nice and comfortable.
Yeah. And then just like curls up and she's very comfortable at this point.
Nice.
So you travel to the southern part of the district, following the same direction you left last time to head towards the merchant. Instead of taking a right to head towards the kind of bazaar area, you head straight to the Mage's Asylum.
Would be an asylum.
Always. And so as you approach, you notice that the air gets cooler. I don't know if you've ever been this far that way. You kind of pass the initial gate, kind of let the guards know what your business is. Obviously, they recognize the insignias you bear. And you continue forward. And so you've never been here, and no one's guided you here before or just now. And so you're really kind of on your own to try and figure this out. So in front of you, you see a straight passage, and then you see a passage to your right.
So just to refresh my memory, is this passage to the right the one we took last time, correct?
No, you've never been here before.
Oh, this whole thing is new. Oh, okay.
You're in a completely new
in the spirit of keeping a wall, let's do this. Any objections with sticking to the right wall for now?
Do you guys want to split up?
No.
I mean, we're in a city, and it's one creature they have locked up behind a door.
But we need to find the door. Well, I guess we can split up.
We can talk to people, gather information, then meet back here.
And how long before you want to meet back here?
Time does not exist down here, Jock.
Say an hour.
There is no moon.
We're gonna have a problem here. Is what I'm gathering. I think we probably should just stick together.
There is no moon, like the moon governs time.
You know what? Just to keep things simple, how about you lead and I'll follow?
All right, let's go the way you were going.
All right.
Hey,
that's very funny.
And just
to me.
like that, not being able to tell time has saved the group from splitting up.
Yep.
That's my compromise.
So you kind of walk down the corridor, just following the flow of the actual dungeon.
This is a long corridor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is.
I was sure there was gonna be like some wide open spot.
Definitely not.
It's just straight.
And
My legs hurt. Are we there yet?
You're good. We so everyone halt where they are. We have Amy playing Stella.
Hello. Sorry it took me so long. My other group, we were doing an epic boss battle, and it just needed to be wrapped up, and we had to do it organically, and
we've never experienced that. I'm kidding. We all know how that goes. Welcome. So you've been tasked with slaying a creature in the Mage's Asylum. So you just arrived. Stella's asleep on Charlene's back, curled up nice and soft, and at this point you start to come to a little bit more. And as you're going down the corridor, Serix and Jacques specifically, you notice a guy behind a desk right in front of you, in the middle of the corridor.
Hey, old friend.
Hell. Are you here for a room?
We're here for information about the summoned creature that's been terrorizing the area.
I wouldn't know about that, but if you're looking for a space to stay for the evening, or maybe you have business in the asylum proper, here's the best spot.
It's the only spot, isn't it?
That's right.
the spot.
It would be the only spot.
Best by default, just like me.
Now, we do have hundreds of rooms, so there's plenty of...
Oh, dear God.
Well, yeah, right behind me.
He points to the wall, and on the wall you see a blue, like vaporous particle barrier, and then there's one on his left too, just as you kind of round the corner a hair. And he's like,
Yeah, these are spellbound rooms. Basically, think of them like they're on a wheel. They just kind of rotate, and whoever needs to enter or exit has a command word that summons the room to the barrier.
Wow, that's quite complicated. That's actually so. These sort of teleport you to the room, but it's not really teleporting you. It's teleporting your room to this location.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What happens if the person with the command word dies inside the room?
The look on his face in this moment is that of someone who has never checked several rooms, and he's now realizing that people have been in those rooms for hundreds of years, or I'm sorry, like a decade at least, because I think I can't remember how old the town is now that I said it, but it's been there for much longer than a couple days, so... Odds are there are bodies in several rooms, and he is now realizing it years later.
Oh boy.
So I'm hearing free loot.
I'm hearing free rent.
It sounds like I'm waiting to hear a command word.
Command word or safe word?
Depends on what kind of room opens
Why not
up.
both?
How about Zoidberg?
So do you continue talking to this guy, or do you carry on allowing him to go and check for living beings?
He is worthless to us. I want to find my cat. I'm going to make it my pet.
Ray, why don't you take the lead?
Yeah, Stella's still waking up like, what's this about a cat?
It is a cat, but much cooler.
Oh, thanks.
It is prepared for combat.
She throws her arms up like, hi.
She's adorned with weapons and ready for a fight.
Do you not remember the spiders like a couple days ago?
You went from groggy needing coffee to ready to fight.
Yeah.
Lickety split.
Yeah.
I have no idea how long we've been down here.
You know, I don't either.
Probably not as long as the guys with the rooms that they haven't checked out of.
Many moons they've been in their rooms.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
the first line of a classic Clegg City bedtime story.
Okay, I now have a new objective.
Oh, no.
Write limericks for Clegg.
Lullaby.
There once was a mage in the asylum.
So
He lied about his rooms so you would buy them.
So Syrinx carries on down the hallway, and much like some of the other rooms or the other hallways, you have a right or a carry on straight. Stella, as you look to the north, taking another passage, this seems to be a continuation of the innkeeper's area. You see other barriers set up similarly with the same runes on them.
Oh, so okay.
Syrinx, you hear the sounds of combat coming from the room in front of you, and nothing coming from the corridor to your right.
All right. I'll yell back and let everybody know. I got something over here. And then I'll take a few more steps forward.
Okay.
And 2 steps
Now
back.
we should split the party.
And then I'll do 3 hops this time.
Syrinx, as you enter the area lower than the stair-up platform that Jacques and Stella are going up, you enter what can only be described as basically a battle pit. Entering, you see a Minotaur, and across from him is a giant Dargoth-sized battle toad. Jacques carrying forward into the space, Stella not far behind. You see a guy at the far end of the platform watching the fight, and he comes over to you.
Would you like to place a wager?
Oh, yes, I would. Is one of these a returning champion?
Yes, that would be Blog.
Which one's
Blog looks like he's much bigger than Hoofhouse.
Yes, Hoofhouse is the challenger.
Oh, interesting. I you know what? I will wager 2 gold on Blog.
Small bet, but money.
Well,
is money.
I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with the area, so I'm just curious.
And what of you back there? He starts addressing Stella, seeing that Jacques only bets 2 gold.
You know what? I'm not much for gambling. I'll just watch.
Understandable. You down there, are you a challenger?
He addresses Syrinx.
No, I'm here to place some bets.
You seem like one with a large coin purse. How much would you like to wager, and on who?
I'll put 250 gold on Hoofhouse.
Interesting. 2 on Blog and 250 on Hoofhouse. And you back there, my large friend?
He kind of pokes his head out a little bit to address Ray.
Yes.
Would you like to place a wager?
Yes.
How much and on who?
I'm going to give him 200 gold from each hand. I'm going to be like, 200 on both of them. And then I'm going to lean over to Syrinx because he's close to me and be like, no, I can't lose.
I hate this. No matter what, he breaks even. All right, chat, let's do exclamation point D100. As you guys watch the fight, a roll from chat of 50 or more will be for Hoofhouse, and 1 to 50, I'm sorry, 51 or more for Hoofhouse, 1 to 50, Blog is the victor.
Come on, chat, help me out.
Now, our wonderful cast here, you can have you can redeem a reroll if you would like. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I just realized that we don't have those. Oh no, we have rerolls. 110 is rerolls. You can only use it once. So once chat rolls, feel free to chime in with any rerolls if you want to tip the scales in your favor.
What
97.
Do you mean?
So on Twitch, there's a channel point on the bottom of chat. You can click that and then click rerolls if you want to reroll. So with a 97. Hoofhouse is slated to win unless someone wants to redeem a reroll here.
Oh, yes. Definitely. As soon as I could find what I did with the too many windows. You know what? I'll just open a new window.
There you go. Andrew wants Hoof House to win.
I want him to win.
Yeah, you got all your money tied up in him.
No, Andrew doesn't want Hoof House to win. Andrew wants me to lose.
Yeah, let's be clear about this.
Yeah. Well, while that's happening, you you guys kind of find your way across after the. All right, re-roll it, chat! ! D100. Let's see what happens.
I hope it's a 100.
Yeah. So as we talk about this, we'll keep talking and figure it out. But I'm gonna move everyone's tokens to kind of the next area.
Oh my.
Yep. 37. That would mean Blog wins unless one of the cast would like to redeem a reroll on that reroll.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to redeem a reroll on that reroll.
No,
I just tried to do it, and it says it's out of stock.
That's what happens to me. Yeah, it's out of stock.
Oh, that sucks.
Too bad.
Womp womp. Hey, I still won.
All right, no, we'll. That's unfair. We didn't know we only had one. All right, I'll reroll it. 64.
What I'm looking for.
There we go.
For who?
64 means Hoof House wins.
Oh no! Can we force a reroll on Blog?
You're losing 2 gold.
Apparently very important, 2 gold.
Apparently. There, 95 corroborates it from chat with Andrew. So officially, Hoof House wins. Cyrix is awarded 500 gold, a 250 gold profit. Raymond is rewarded 400 gold, making him break even. And Jacques is not rewarded a reward and loses his 2 gold investment.
I am so good at gambling.
So I'm confused. How do you actually make money, sir? Did you just make 2 gold and that's it?
Oh, this is a non-profit business.
Non-profit. I see.
It's great. It makes sense.
You're in it for the good work of murdering people.
Yes. Well,
in fair combat.
They don't outright die. They just, they're seriously maimed.
So as you finish up your business dealings and continue onward, you find yourself in a larger room and you see an ogre. This ogre is much taller than Raymond. He's legitimately like 22, 24 feet tall. If I remember, you're 14, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he stands much taller than you. The room is very large. However, as you gaze around, you're kind of confused because there is no way this ogre could have gotten here through any of the passages leading into or out of this room.
Hey! You're taller than me! How dare you!
Did you say that to him that way?
No, that's like a TikTok thing.
Okay.
I am going to, because I've got everybody standing in front of me, but like Raymond is visibly starting to get antsy at this point because let's face
I
it,
give you room.
Mm-hmm.
this is a challenge. Cyrix,
Yeah.
I want to rip his head off.
So why don't you?
And why are you attacking random people?
He's taller than me.
There can only be one tall person, Ray.
You do realize that means he's likely to beat you.
Never. I am too powerful.
With your body of a small child.
His new weapon?
I have been stabbed, slashed, burned, maimed, and none of that hurts as much as what you just said.
First hurts.
Never mind, I don't even want to fight him anymore.
So, what do you guys do here? Did you just kind of sneak past him? Just don't even make eye contact and just beeline it for the door?
At this point, Raymahand is just gonna mope.
We'll just walk past him. I mean, is he really guarding anything? He'll talk to us first, I'm sure.
He's constantly looking around, confused. Literally, he appears lost. You don't know what's going on. He looks like he has no clue what's going on. He just knows he's trapped here.
You need a hand, buddy?
He kind of looks down, like jumps a little bit. He didn't notice you.
Me trapped.
How did you get down here?
Me no know.
Were you always this big?
Yeah.
Let's take a look around, shall we?
No way.
Looks like he's building the Iron Throne.
I think we can get you out of here. You should be able to fit down this passage right here if we grease you up with butter.
Me try. Me pee on self to get through it. No work.
What? It's a liquid.
Just lathered himself up like it's lotion.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. It's sterile.
He puts the lotion on the skin.
If you see Mage,
Goodness.
if you see Mage, can you tell them that I'm trapped?
Sure. What's your name, buddy?
My name, Clib.
Clib. All right, Clib. I'll be sure to relay that information over to them.
Thank you, kind toy person.
Boy person.
So you guys carry on?
Yeah, I'm just peeking through the little recesses here to see if I see anything as I walk by.
Okay. There appears to be no one in this area except Clib, which adds to the sadness.
Oh,
Living his worst life.
Oh, yep.
He needs a sad chair.
As you carry on to the next area, you see a familiar thing. Not just the walls and the masonry, but you see the classic Clegg Tavern Dispensary. There are 4 taps on this one, all with different liquids, different than the ones in the Tavern District, and they are really, there's just one guy at it and a bartender on the far side, which, doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
wait, did you just call it the Clegg Tavern Dispensary?
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
And it's Clegg, and just for the record, it was Clegg that was out in front, lost and confused, right?
Clib is the ogre.
Clib.
Clegg is the city.
Clegg is the, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the nearest one
Okay.
and just do my typical just hand to mouth.
All right. This one.
Finally a break.
As you taste it, it says, as you taste it, it's not that appetizing. It tastes fizzy, you know, but like that's all it is just the taste of fizzy. And you look at the name.
So like seltzer water.
Yeah, exactly. You look at the name, it says Blood Mosaic Daydream.
This
Okay,
this name doesn't fit this drink. I'm still gonna keep just sipping it, even though it's not appetizing. That's what life has devolved into at this point.
Yeah. Does anyone else grab any?
No, actually, I approached the bartender and I query about this monster that's been trapped down here.
Okay.
Yeah, Stella.
Rumors. You're in the know, aren't you, bartender? Bartender, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Laren. This is my bar. Thanks for coming. I don't have a lot of rumors. Really, no one visits here very often. It's pretty much just me and Balkas over there all the time.
Do you know about Kleb outside?
The ogre? Yeah, he's been here for a while. I don't know how he got here, but he's here. I kind of bring him food and beverage occasionally, just to make sure he's fed, you know.
That can't be cheap.
Well, I mean, it's the Mage's Asylum, so I just kind of have them summon food and drink for him.
Why not have them, like, teleport him out?
I keep asking, but I mean, they keep saying they're gonna send somebody, but then they never come. They tell me they're gonna be here between like this time and that time, and then they never show up.
What was that Mage's name? Was that Mage's name Comcast?
Oh no, 18. It was like Adad or something like that.
Mobile T.
Yeah. But yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, but I can't imagine being isolated like that for a long period of time is good for anyone.
I don't think he knows he's isolated. He's been trying to solve that problem for... He kind of looks down at like a device on his wrist. Probably about 3 months now.
So what do you guys do with this poop?
You know, I never thought about that.
The hard question.
He's got to go, right? Like, there has to be, but I've never seen it or smelled it. Huh.
Well, we already know he rubs pee on himself to try and squeeze through. Okay.
I don't think I want to ask him. I think I'm better off not knowing.
I think we all are.
Speaking of, have you guys tried the new flavor we have of the mead over there?
No, what's it called?
Wet Blazing Illusion.
Ooh, that's fancy. Still, take a sip.
Okay, roll a D100.
We never found out where all his pee went.
It's an untapped resource.
All right, with a 46, Stella, this tastes amazing. Honestly, it's really, really great. You would drink this all the time. Jacques, Raymond, and Serix, as you watch Stella take a sip, she ceases being an Ilrias and now appears to be basically a bipedal kraken. Like tentacle arms flailing, squid head, the whole 9 yards. Just like,
let me get this straight. She drinks it and we get high? I don't understand.
Well, no,
What is happening?
It's wet blazing illusions, so it's an illusion.
She drinks it, we get high. Oh shit.
So I walk over and I poke one of the Kraken's tentacles.
No touchy, no.
Yeah, Stella, Jacques pokes you in the arm.
So it's solid.
Yeah, it's a full-on like shape change type of spell. It'll wear off.
Yeah, I'll pass on that drink.
Okay.
I have enough problems.
Now, are you sure? It's delicious.
I have enough problems already.
Does Stella know that she
Not in the slightest.
Okay, cool. Rainbow, you should try this. It's really good.
Get out of my head, monster!
Where'd that come from? It's me.
I don't know you.
I'll look around for something that's reflective. Or actually, I just pull my blade out.
Okay.
What?
Take a gander at yourself. I position it sideways so that you can look into the blade.
You see a Kraken staring back at you, knowing it's you deep down in your soul.
It has sad eyes now.
What?
The theme of today, sadness.
Yay! Now we gotta find the number.
She
We're all
puts
going to
it out
be
of the
fighting
drink
over
and just
that
kind
chair at the end of the episode.
Okay.
Actually, you need to worry. It'll wear off in an hour.
Try it again. Let's see what else you can become.
Will it just prolong the illusion? She liked it enough. She's all right. I mean, I feel like myself.
So as you take another sip, you turn into a humanoid eagle, complete with 2 6-foot wings.
Oh my gosh.
We need to try those now. That.
I was gonna say, can we take some to go? This is great.
Sure. He hands you a mug, and so now you each have basically road beers that will randomly change you into some kind of creature every time you sip it. There's about 10 sips, and it does not affect your any of your stats or anything like that. It's just how you look.
Appearance.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Ten sips of shape change road beer.
All right. See you later. Glad you like the new flavor.
Oh yeah, we'll be back for more, I'm sure.
Good. You carry on heading north, kind of out that bar area into the next space. And as you carry down the corridor, you are met in what appears to be a pretty well-furnished common room. Clearly there's been a lot of foot traffic. You can see indentations on the floor and things like that. And in front of you is a basilican. And as he looks at you, he goes, "I am Enzinio Kepin. Welcome. This is the beginning of the Mage's Asylum. Welcome, friends. Tell me, are you here for my wonderful wares? Maybe you are here for a room, maybe. Maybe you're just here to learn magic. So, what brings you to the asylum?"
2 things, actually. One, there's an ogre on the other side of the bar that you guys might want to get out of here at some point, because he's going to snap mentally one day, and it's not going to be a good day for most people here.
That, yes, I clip. He is a fine ogre. But that is an experiment from Archmage himself. So we may not interfere.
I have an idea, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, actually, I have an idea. I'll deal with that later. The other thing is, there's supposedly a creature around here somewhere that you guys have locked behind a door that needs to be
Yes,
tended
we
to.
submitted a thing to the guards to try and get him taken care of, but we have not seen any guard platoons yet.
We were sent by the guard.
Oh, good.
That's
good.
how I know.
That does make sense. Yes. Well, if you go past me on the left here, down that corridor, you will see the Grand Asylum. Just enter and tell one of the spell swords why you are there. They will lead you to the beast. You just walk off without saying bye.
Peace.
Yeah.
Howdy.
You wouldn't happen to
Place
be
is
a
so
spell
small.
sword, are you, Mr. Darga?
He looks around at you. Clearly, this is one of the Asylum Guard legionnaires.
Not a spell sword.
No, that way.
Points you this direction over here, your
Okay.
left.
And we have left man construction for natural construction.
Yep, you are now in a
This-
very large cavern, and as you enter the cavern, you see a grand sort of castle spire where the very top point tapers to a very menacing end as it reaches the top of the cavern. Two large stairways, left and right, lead up to the main entry doors. Two spell sword guards stand in front of the stairways. They eye you as you approach.
Hello, we were sent here to take care of a monster that you guys have trapped behind a door.
Ah, finally, it's been so long. If you go up the stairs, talk to spell sword Varric or Varine, they'll lead you to where it is.
So you guys just carry on past him.
Thank you kindly.
Of course.
Entering the asylum proper, Spellsword Varric goes, "Stop! Don't enter that! Don't enter that way! We have it blocked off for a reason.
What reason?
There's a beast in there. He's slayed many. You must not go in there. You will forfeit your life."
Actually, we're here to slay the beast. You asked the guard to send us.
Oh,
So that's what we're
perfect.
here to do.
Wonderful. Well, don't go in there. Let's speak to Archmage Janidin first. Follow me.
And at this point, you notice this room has a stairway that goes up to a level, then rounds the room completely up to a stairway to a third level, that then rounds the entire perimeter of the room, and he follows it unwaveringly, taking 90-degree turns as he goes. And you are led up to the very tip top.
Okay.
And so he enters the space in front of you.
Here you are, Archmage Janidin. This is the guard platoon sent for you.
And then he departs back to his post. Archmage Jinadin. Why did I name it that way? It's community nights all over again. Turns to you and addresses you.
Ah, yes. Welcome. This is Battlemaster Rayola. Say hello, Rayola.
She turns and just... the large lumbering Dargoth looks at you and kind of sizes you up and very clearly is unimpressed.
Don't be that way, Rayola. Please, come. One of our summoners summoned this terrible beast, and we have underestimated its terrible capacity. Well, many times in quick succession. So, this beast is much like like you, she points to Stella, but much smaller. It has...
Am I still in that change shape form?
No, it's
Or
been a
am I-
little
okay.
while now,
Okay.
so you're back to normal.
So she said, just like you, but with weird metallic scales, like plates of metal on its fur and skin, and spikes extending. They're quite sharp, nothing like we've ever seen before. No, this is some fell beast from some far-off place none of us have ever seen before. So, do you feel prepared to slay this creature and put an end to our terrible, terrible mistake?
I want it as a pet.
Yes. Yes, I think we're ready to proceed. This is that Dargoth over there. She looks quite strong. Would you like to join us?
She looks at you and just, I've tried, but no. This beast injured me. It killed several of my platoon. No, I must protect Archmage. You kill it if you are so able to.
We most certainly are. We're able to deal with it, I'm sure.
Would you like something to ease your pain?
No. Pain makes me strong.
Alrighty then.
How about the someone who walks with a limp?
So, looking down, this clearly, the room it's trapped in is basically a public meeting space. Think like a foyer that, entryway area.
Over this way.
There is a chandelier coming up from the floor in the middle of it, which you can see in the center of the room. And the platform you stand on is, let's call it 12 feet in the air, with the door locked from the front that Spellsword Varric referenced. That's the only way out, and it's sealed tight. So the only way for this thing to get out is to clamber up the 12-foot wall to your position.
So basically we need to put Raymond in first. Well, your head will stick up above the wall. I mean, you can literally just pull yourself out. If we go in there, it's a long fall. If we put you in first, you can help us down.
I could throw you over the wall.
But aren't we standing on top of the wall? Stay on top of the wall.
That's how I was picturing it. Is it a wall between us, or are we standing on a platform?
You're standing
and
on
we're
a
looking
platform
down.
looking down 12 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Raymond, can you be a dear and help us down?
I'll climb down the platform. I don't know if I can lift you with my small child's body.
No, you don't have a small child's body. You're carrying a small child's body.
So, as Raymond descends, the cat creature kind of pokes its head out from behind that crystalline chandelier stalagmite. What do you all do?
I'm gonna pull some rope out. Ray, I got its collar right here.
I pour some of the fizzy drink down in front of Raymond on the ground and then back away.
Okay, are you all on the ground though now?
Stella will be.
Yeah, I'll be down there.
Okay.
Against my better judgment, I am definitely down there.
So you pour the liquid down on the ground. What do you do now?
We back away from it to see if it'll drink it.
Okay.
Here, kitty.
The very bizarre looking house cat walks forward and drinks from it.
What happens to it?
Nothing.
Aren't you the sweetest thing?
Does it?
Nothing.
Well, it looks so sweet.
It
Kind of.
looks like a It looks like a nightmare-fueled cat.
I'm into that.
But it's clearly feral when we look at it, right? It looks pretty feral.
Are there any like dead bodies, or were people just injured?
Oh no, there's
Just
several
judging
dead.
from the scene.
Yeah, there are corpses behind it.
Now, was this thing eating the corpses, or is
that
it
was
just?
my next question.
Were they just killed?
They were just killed. It was like taking a nap. Looking across at the door from this side, the door that's locked leading out, you can see there are claw marks from Dargoth that were trying to claw their way out of the room.
Weak.
All right, here's the plan. Hit it.
No.
Say no more.
No, it's just hungry. I'm gonna
It's
hold
had
my
plenty of-
arm out
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to use wilderness survival to make this thing like be a little more friendly.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold my arm out and be like, "Here, kitty, would you like a nibble?"
Okay.
He's gonna start looking like the shopkeep, the shop teacher in a moment here.
How does that happen?
71 to 71. It does not pay you any attention. It just stares at you cautiously.
Well, it's better than it trying to eat my face.
That's actually kind of funny because you had a +5 and they had a +50.
Right?
It's just funny how the math works out on that one. Huh?
Yeah. So.
I did
Stella.
my part.
Stella gets into a ready stance to battle it out. I guess. I don't know. Just kind of circling with it, or I guess maybe just waiting for like an opportunity.
All right. So you're circling it. Are you trying to go around the back, like over here?
Yeah.
Ray, is that 29 in attack?
No, I was attempting to be more aggressive.
Oh, you're
Stupid
trying
cat,
it
be
again.
my friend.
As you are trying to be more aggressive, tell me how you approach this first.
Oh, I just, stupid cat, be my friend.
Okay, gotcha. So as that happens, it rushes up at you and leaps onto your knee and claws you. But here's the thing. The claws are razor sharp and very, very clearly made of a substance you have never felt pierce your body before. A 75 and a 78 are attacks to you. Do they land?
Oh yeah, they hit. They hit for sure.
You take 24 damage from the both of them. Like all
It's
together.
working. Oh god!
I'm gonna take a swing at this thing.
Okay, so just for reference, we're doing like way of order. Ray is first, the cat's second, Jacques is third in our turn order. Jacques, go ahead and step forward and attack.
Let me find my thing.
That was brutal. That's half my hit.
Here.
That's half my health points.
Yeah, crazy how that works, huh?
There's a 49 hit.
It does not.
All right, let's go again.
Okay.
It's not a crit, but does a 94 hit?
A 94 does in fact hit. So you land the attack. How much damage?
It is 10 points of damage, I think. Wait, 9 points of damage.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Definitely gonna have to remind me how to do this.
Oh, you're good.
I don't know. Squat.
All right. After Jacques, Serix or Stella, who wants to go next?
I'll go last.
Okay, Stella will movement. She's gonna. Does she have enough movement to get up behind it?
Yep. You can move
Okay.
8 squares during combat.
Okay. She's gonna attack it from behind.
Okay. Go ahead and roll D100 and add your hand-to-hand bonus.
Ooh, that is 5? No.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 5.
That's 5. 10. What?
That's not the cat. Ow! Ow!
That is so close to a critical miss. You can use your second hand to attack as well.
Yeah. Okay.
64 does not hit.
No.
What the heck?
Sorry.
Holy moly!
I've been rolling garbage all night, so it's very fitting.
So after, even carrying over from earlier, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Syrinx, your turn.
All right. The stalagmite chandelier that you were talking about earlier.
Yep.
When we were up on the platform, what's holding it to the ceiling?
So it's actually coming out of the ground.
Okay. That's why.
Wait,
Asking.
is a chandelier that's going up?
Yeah, basically it looks like a well-made crystalline chandelier, but it's coming from the ground instead of hanging above.
Okay.
But is it hanging, like, is there like a chain and it's like dangling upward?
You know, that would be cool. Let's say yes.
Let's go with yes.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
That's actually pretty badass. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Hobble.
I'm going to take an attack as well.
Yeah.
With your wooden dagger.
So I'm going to take
Yeah.
a step back and I'm going to take a little this way. And I'm going to use a throwing dagger, actually.
Okay.
Ooh.
You take a step back and throw a throwing dagger at this tiny cat clawing up Raymond's very large form. Go ahead and roll your attack. 59 misses. Ray, roll a d100. Syrinx, you can roll a second attack too if you would like, since you have
You
two
know
hands.
what? I'm going to do it. I believe Ray will.
Okay. Ray, you see it coming. You're able to like shimmy out of the way just ever so slightly.
Why are you so terrible?
Hey, 89 hits. How much damage do you do?
Can't win them all. Give me a second.
Oh,
I have
you're
it written
good.
down here. 7.
Okay,
Nice.
hold on. Oh, so as you hit it, it's almost like there's a magical barrier that prevents your throwing dagger, from impacting it. Like you saw it land. It just like there's a flash of energy and it falls to the ground.
Okay.
Oh, there's potency involved, huh?
After Syrinx, it is Raymond.
Okay. So this thing's it's climbing up me. Is it on my back, chest, arm, leg? Where's this thing at?
Upper thigh right now.
Cool. I am going to, first off, attempt to punch it in its face hole.
Get it off me!
That's not my leg!
68 is a hit. How much damage do you attempt to deal?
That would be 14 I am attempting.
Okay, you hit it for 14 damage.
Awesome. And then I'm going to use the new thing that I just got, and very anime-esque style. I'm going to try and power up using... Well, actually, explain to me how this works. So I took blood magic. So I would spend 10 health
Yep.
to cast a healing spell for 7 points of... So I would actually deal 3 damage to myself.
Yes.
Wait, but there's actually you get there's a healing bonus inside of the
50%
reconstitution.
bonus.
Is that how you get
Oh
the
yeah,
7?
that's right. So I would heal for
1 point of
8.
damage.
That's silly. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna punch it again.
Okay, go ahead and roll. 55 is a miss.
Punch my own leg.
Yeah. How much damage do you do yourself? No, I'm kidding. It glances off your the leg. After Ray, it's its turn. So it's going to claw one more time into Ray Mahon's skin and leap off in the direction of Syrinx, because you threw the dagger at it.
Yep.
With an 80, you are dealt 11 points of damage, Ray. Syrinx, 28 to you. Does that hit?
That does not hit.
All right, so it leaps at you, and how do you want to dodge out of the way?
Well, rolling is definitely out of the question. Anything athletic is out of the question.
Makes this so good.
So
backflip.
I would say I just straight up just kind of stumble out of the way.
Does like a
just like you know when you like overextend your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going for like a drunken master kind of thing.
Yeah, that well,
without the purpose to it.
Yeah.
Without the purpose.
After its turn, it is Jacques' turn once more.
All right, Jacques gonna go in there and he's gonna swing.
swing.
As
he's
you
gonna
try
miss.
and swing, yep, it dodges out of the way on both attacks. Stella, you're up.
Okay. Let's do some attacks. Boop.
93 is a hit, as is 85.
Yay!
Your natural damage rating with your claws is 10. Is that what you're using?
Yes.
Okay. What?
No.
Oh no, something got posted in the Discord. All right, and then I think the only bonus you have is from hand, so is that 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure. Why not?
Sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds in the ballpark, right?
Yeah.
Hey, post that in the public Discord so everyone can enjoy that gift. That is hilarious. So yeah, from advancements you get +1 damage. So you dealt 22 damage to this thing.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice, excellent work.
Excellent.
After Stella is Syrinx.
Just as I planned.
All right. So I've got a weird one. I like to think outside the box. Would you consider rope a light melee weapon?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm going to switch to my rope regardless.
Well, it depends, actually, now that I'm thinking more about it. Are you gonna bunch it up real quick? Like a roll of newspaper?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, that will be a damage 1 light melee weapon.
That is okay with me, because...
Well,
hey, Tofu, it's great to see you.
I'm also gonna...
Who's got the carbonated water? Can we just, like, shake it up and spray the cat?
Bad kitty.
It's a sticky cat now. He's got to clean himself before he can do anything.
So yeah, you can do that if you want.
No, I'm gonna stick with my hold up rope idea here.
Okay, so as in the middle of the fight, Sarek very hastily pulls out a rope and just like does one of those like binds around the hand thing, just like curls it up and then in the middle, so it's basically like a switch or something you would hit someone with. Go ahead and roll your attacks now if you would like.
Thanks. Here's the first one.
52 misses, it just jumps out of the way. You forgot slash roll.
No, I didn't. You guys didn't see that. My brain,
Everyone
my
avert your
brain.
eyes. Holy crap, with a 92, that's a hit with your rolled up piece of rope. How much damage
My
do you
gosh.
Well, you said it's 1, so the +1 for light weapon is going to be 2. But more importantly, can I speechcraft to yell at it?
deal? Yeah.
Do you want to roll for it?
Bad kitty.
You have to beat
Yeah, kitty.
130.
You think I can't? Do you think I can? Because I definitely can, but I'm still going to do it.
A nat 100 would succeed.
Well, then let's see what happens. No killing in the house. I did it again. I was so jacked up on Mountain Dew
Yeah,
there.
so cavalier in your approach.
Ah,
58. Oh, too bad.
Yeah,
It
it
just
happened.
hisses back at you.
Just like back at home.
Only 72 off.
Oh, yeah. After Syrinx is Ray once more.
Okay, you said the cat has leapt off of me at this point?
It's on the ground now.
Okay, great sword time.
All right. The shale one or the...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, shield one.
You have to clarify.
Well, he's got 2 weapons. 94 is a hit. How much damage do you deal?
44.
Cool. So it's going to roll its mischance, which does not happen. Then it's damage reflection chance, which does not happen.
I would have been so sad.
44.
Yes.
It's still up.
good.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. It is going.
You will be my pet.
So it is
Dead
now
or alive.
fleeing from Syrinx because it hates that rope.
Of all the things.
Yeah. Stella, you're up next. 14 is a miss, 77 is a hit. You are dealt 11 damage. I'm sorry, 12 damage.
12. Okay.
Wait. No, it's 11. Sorry.
11. Okay.
I realize now I wrote it down wrong earlier.
You said 11?
Yep, that's its turn. After that, it's Jacques. Oh,
Okay.
Jacques.
I'm thinking here. Hang on. Okay, so here comes the attacks.
Okay, 83 is a hit. 60 is not. Your first attack lands.
It is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
And do we still get subfluxes?
You do.
I am going to use a subflux on it. Hopefully, it is not good.
The
Oh my
target
gosh.
stops fighting for 2 turns.
And in the mix of filling the random flux, I will you guys will witness Jacques grow big, burly muscles.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Down Stella. Spray.
Is that your
And
turn?
then, yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do this one random roll real quick. But
Okay.
you guys keep going.
Stella, you're up.
Attack the cat?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
She said confidently.
88 is a hit. Second attack. 32 is not. You
Okay.
you land on one of the steel-like plates on its body. You deal 11 damage though.
Yeah, that's it.
Syrinx.
I'm
Huh?
torn.
Oh, what are you torn on?
I'm gonna go up and proceed to start tying the rope around its neck.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm determined to help Ray get this as his pet.
Roll a performance check.
I believe I have a +1 to that.
Oh yeah,
I
because
thought we got a
trained you.
+2.
Well, no, he only participated
I only
in half.
participated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
All right, you tie a knot. Is that?
All right.
Did you do anything else?
I'm gonna try another knot.
Okay. You weren't happy with your knot, so roll again.
My fat fingers got in the way.
This is where wilderness survival would come in handy.
85 is the knot. All right.
That's that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Ray, you're up.
Can I use wilderness survival on my turn to help him tie knots?
Sure.
$57
Okay.
and
57.
$62.
Okay.
You need to go for a half Hank sheep snot.
How do you know this?
Is that
He's
your
not-
whole
We
turn?
don't talk about our personal lives.
He's naughty about knots.
Oh.
So that's it for
naughty.
Okay.
Naughty.
The Borgin starts to back away. That's its turn.
Now it's getting uncomfortable.
Yeah. The thing is tied around. Jacques, you're up.
I will sheath my sword, and I look around a bit confused at what is transpiring in front of me, and I will casually walk over here for now and hold my action and lean against the wall and observe the behavior of what's happening in this room.
Okay. Stella, your turn.
Okay. Well, it's still in range for me to melee it, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Use your
still
feline
there.
wiles on it.
Okay. Bonk. And, bonk. Yep.
Okay. Both of those are hits, so you deal 22 damage to it.
Yay.
Very nice.
All right.
Is it still up?
It is. It's continuing to back
kitty.
away. Syrinx, your turn.
So, pardon me, I'm just dying.
I hear that's bad for you.
Sometimes. I have rations on me, and since it can't necessarily fight back, I'm going to force the ration in its mouth. Just
We weakened it. We weakened it like a Pokemon's.
and then pour out more of the. I'm gonna pour out one of the beers.
Road beers.
One of the road beers.
Okay. Roll a roll a hand-to-hand check attack
Okay.
for the ration.
Now,
Because it's
this
like
is all-
darting around. It
Yeah.
does not work. You are trying
Damn.
to force feed it and it's just moving its head left and right. You can't get it right. Do you still try the brew as well?
I'm going to at least pour it in front of it, and then I'll back away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna offer Raven
Okay. So
the
it
rest
does
that
not
handle
go.
of it.
Yeah, it does not go for the liquid at all. It continues to be to back up. You hand the rope to Ray. Ray, it is now your turn.
All right. Okay. I know we got off on the wrong feet, but I really want to be your friend. Please stop slicing my flesh.
Is this a
It's,
wilderness survival?
Wilderness. Yeah. damn it, cat.
It keeps backing up, and at this point, it's at the end of the rope.
It's at the end of its rope.
Yeah, like it is taut now. Do you do anything?
I feel like it's becoming pretty clear that this thing doesn't want to be my friend. So out of sheer frustration, I'm just gonna like jerk the rope back towards me as hard as possible.
Roll a stamina check.
And if it happens to fly into a wall,
let's do this.
I was totally having goblin flashback here for a minute.
Oh my gosh, really?
So with the 44, that works. Your sheer strength, you're able to pull and it flies like immediately. Stella, roll a stamina check as well. The way stamina checks work, you can wager up to whatever your stamina pool is for a bonus on the roll. Yeah.
Okay, and it regenerates.
Yep.
So let's do I do the 1d100 plus whatever stamina I'm wagering.
Yep. That's right.
Okay. Let's do 30.
Perfect. So at the 115, Raymond, as you yank this rope, the cat goes flying through the air. But at the angle you're caught at, it doesn't go straight towards you. It kind of goes around that chandelier sticking up from the floor. And in doing so, it goes straight for Stella. Stella instinctually puts up her forearms in a blocking manner, and the cat hits Stella full force, dealing 1 point of damage to it, and the cat is immediately knocked unconscious.
Wow, that was easy. Why didn't we do that in the first place?
I actually applaud. I applaud what happens.
Jacques, why are you covered in oil all of a sudden?
I'm not covered in oil, and my name is not Jacques.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I believe you guys are confused. It seems that my friend didn't explain a few things. He likes to keep that as a close guarded secret. My name is I'm Master Nunya. And yeah,
Master Nunya.
Master Nunya.
Do you have business to attend to?
No. Do you know why Jacques was down here?
He was helping us.
Oh, okay.
You're helping us. You can't. What is going on?
Occasionally, when there's changes in magic nearby, I become me, and sometimes I become him. But we are not the same person. And I do physically look different. Basically, I barely fit in the clothes that Jacques was wearing. You can see I physically look different.
Like he picks things up and put them down for fun.
Yep.
Huh.
Well.
Okay, well, you don't get a cut then.
Well, I'm assuming that if Jacques gets a cut, Jacques gets a cut.
Yes, Jacques will get a cut.
That's fair. So
I'm getting less surprised in this city.
We were here to knock out that rat.
Cat.
Pet.
With a C.
If you say it is.
When's Jacques coming back?
I don't know. I have no idea when Jacques is coming back.
We should invite this guy to Monstrous X.
What?
he means X as in.
Yeah, you're already. You technically have been doing Monstrous X this whole time.
What an unfortunate name.
You can see worry just creep across my face, even though I try to hide it.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here?
What is Jacques been doing? So
Okay, so what would the combat like technically at the moment?
yeah, it's
Stopped.
done right now.
Right. Can
go ahead.
I get one of the chains from the chandelier, or is it just one chain?
There are a couple. You can break one off.
I'm looking over at this chandelier that's floating upward. What's gonna happen if you release it?
Not my problem. Rip.
You rip one off, and it goes from being perfectly straight to just like off kilter slightly.
They should probably fix that. I'm gonna use the chain to leash up this cat
Okay,
so that Cyrix can have his rope back.
you do so.
And then
Thanks.
I'm gonna swing the cat around my head a few times just to get a feel for the balance.
It is flying around unconscious.
Perfect.
Exactly. You think that, and you've been here with him the entire time. Imagine how I feel.
Oh yeah. You just got here. You haven't seen his other pet. Pet's a real loose word.
I say
I
down
am
there.
pretty heavy
did you-
into petting.
It
Yes.
looks like you've taken care of it. Is the beast tamed or otherwise? Oh, you have killed it then. Okay. Excellent work. Excellent work.
Killed is a
Take
strong word.
Well, you may remove it from the asylum now. Take it to your master. He will, I guess, I don't know how your business works, but he will do whatever must be done.
How do we get out of here?
Just knock on that door several times, but don't do it hastily. Make it seem nonchalant.
Before we go, Raymohan, can you give me a hand up so I can speak to the Archmage?
Yes.
There is a matter of cloud. Oh wait, I can't say that because I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't remember a cloud.
Stella's gonna do something about it.
Yes. What do you want? Our
good.
business is adjourned.
Not quite, sir. There is a matter of Clib, the orc in the isolated chamber outside of the tavern. Thank you.
I'm not familiar.
Well, from what I've gathered, he's under your care.
Oh,
You're
I
the one who
don't
put him
care
there.
for any ogres. Sorry.
Apparently, he was part of an experiment of yours.
Experiment. What did you say it was?
Clib. His name is Clib. And you isolated him with no way out. And he's been like that for quite some time.
Oh, are you talking about that ogre?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, the ogre she just said.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Gathered.
What do you want with him exactly? Do you want to take over his ownership?
If that allows him to be freed from the chamber that you've entrapped him in, then yes.
Oh, he's free to leave at any time.
How?
How? Well, the only means I've given him.
And that is...
Well, he can't physically leave, but he can certainly take steps to make himself not exist in that room.
an option.
Another option? There is no other. That's the experiment.
You are an archmage, aren't you? You have the ability to teleport beings into other, like, space. Can you not do that for this poor ogre?
Well, I could, but then my
Then do it.
tests would be inconclusive.
But you were willing to give him over to me in the first place, so how much of a reason do you...
Oh,
restart.
the experiment will go on regardless of who owns the ogre.
Then why keep him confined?
To see how long it takes before he finally does take that final step out of the situation.
You realize that's absolutely barbaric, right?
That's Clegg, baby.
He
You just turned it into a verb. You turned it into a verb. Interesting.
She's slowly losing patience for him. What would it take for you to release Clib from his confinement?
If you were to give me... well, the test is to see how long it takes for ogres in general to finally get to the point where they're frustrated enough. But
Before he finishes, she takes out her share of the 500 gold that she got from the other day and hands it to him. Would this be enough for you to free him?
how interesting. You're willing to outright buy his freedom. That could prove problematic. I didn't
Yes or
think
no?
of that as an option. Yes, fine. I have to go back to the drawing board. I didn't think of that outcome. Yes, fine. He kind of begins casting a spell in front of you.
Okay. I was gonna make sure that, like, before she gives over the money, like, she wants him to. I want to see him teleported or moved out of that space, and then she'll give him the money.
So the portal opens up, and he appears forcibly. You can tell it wasn't like he chose to do this, but he appears down below in the room you were just in, where Ray Mahond and the rest of the group is still standing. He appears for a moment, and then he says, "Where do you want me to send him?"
If you send him to where we are now, he can follow us out, and we'll be done.
He can't follow.
He
I
can't,
can't say
though.
that.
Yeah,
He can't.
no, that was the experiment. There's no way in or out for this creature. He's much too large.
We'll teleport him out of this asylum.
Well, could you send him home?
I know exactly
most
where to send him.
confident?
No, I have it, and Lord Radner would love this. Okay. He begins casting a spell again. As he does so, a portal opens up, and it sucks this ogre through the portal. And as you peer past him, you can see in the misty, vaporous event horizon a desert land with a sizable city right in front of where this ogre has been teleported to.
Where is that exactly?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. That concludes our business. He's free and in a wide open area where he's free to stretch his arms and legs and be who he so desires.
Okay, fine. She drops the money on the ground and then turns around. Ray Mahond, please.
Actually, my dear, you can keep this. He hands the pouch back to you.
Fine. And then she'll take it on her way.
All right. Do you guys do anything else while you were in the asylum?
I asked everybody their names. I see this as Ray Mahon, and who was everybody else? Because I didn't catch anybody else's name.
I'm Stella.
Nice to meet you, Stella. I'm Master Nunya.
And I am Serix, Master Nun.
Nice to meet you, Serix. Sorry for the inconvenience. Jacques should have explained the situation a little bit better if he was going to be in your presence for a long period of time.
Does this happen frequently in your lives?
I don't know. Some people will say once would be too much.
How like?
With how calm you are about it, I'm assuming it's many more than one.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. This particular time, I don't remember the events that transpired between my last visit. Sometimes I can remember things about what he's done and what he's doing, and vice versa. You know, sometimes he remembers what I'm doing and that sort of things, and sometimes he does not. That part's annoying, but we are our own person, individual persons.
I can see that being rather annoying at times.
Yeah, we're single for a reason.
So as you all make it back to your home in the Tavern District, you find Lieutenant Orbo waiting for you. As you enter your home, he goes, so I trust that it was eventful and you all didn't die and you completed the mission.
Ray, show him.
What in the tarnation is that?
There's your creature.
Oh my!
There's the information we needed.
Oh my goodness. Wait, is it still alive? He's like terrified of what's happening right now.
Oh, that'd be hilarious if while it's swinging around and just suddenly woke up and just started flailing and clawing.
Well, I guess technically you completed the mission. Although, to be honest,
Violence knickknacks.
You just like periodically keep it unconscious.
Yeah.
It'll eventually die if it doesn't eat or drink, but yeah, you can do that for sure.
Yeah. So, all right then. Well, you completed the mission, got that thing out of their hair. So here you go. He hands you each pouches of 500 gold.
Yes.
At this point, you are free to, because you've been there and you have credentials now and all that, you're free to roam to the Mage's Asylum whenever you want.
Is it 500 a person?
500 a person, yes.
Okay.
How much did we get for the first day? I didn't seem to write that down.
5.
Yeah, it was also 500.
Okay.
This puts me at the threshold, so I'm gonna hold true to my promise and buy out the competition.
All right, you go and you invest your 1,000 gold. Is it?
Yeah, so that's gonna put me up to 2 investments, right?
Yep. Yeah, you have both. So
perfect.
So you make your way.
Give me your metal guts bag.
I want that on a shirt.
Give me your metal guts bag.
That was amazing.
That's stellar.
No, it's Stella.
Stella. That's wonderful.
Well,
Stella, your skill in combat is still amazing. I have another chain if you would like to team up sometime.
I'll think about it, Raymond.
Does anybody in this group cast spells, just out of curiosity?
Nope.
Casting spells
can
is
cast
a bold
one.
statement.
I can cast one, but apparently it damages me, so I'm not sure.
I can cast pain with my fists.
Yeah, there you go.
I cast fist.
So we're going to call it here. The cast will hang out for a moment and just talk through what happens between this and next episode. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in, for being part of the show, for enjoying the sheer insanity that is this wonderful group. Don't forget, next Tuesday will be Jax's Claw, episode 3A. And that's going to be a rotation moving forward. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to tell people about the podcast. We would love to see your numbers as comments on each episode. So until next week, we will see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.